blow a kiss to me?
Why would I? Let the record reflect I did
Wow.
not blow a
Something
kiss
just happened here. And,
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Well,
so I can't
of course,
vouch yes
you
or
guys
no.
are going to gang up on
All
me.
right, so what happened was
I didn't see anything.
I poured
He
you a
went
drink
mwah.
and a little bit of screwball alcohol ended up on my finger. And although I sanitized myself so I could go to my mouth, I licked.
There you go.
Ew.
That's all you need
Why are
to
you
say.
licking your fingers for me?
Because he wants to
Because
taste
I
your
was done
juice.
licking them for you last week.
Ew.
He wants to taste your juices.
That was
Move along, counsel.
You don't like that, huh?
He's a fucking liar. I'm never gonna get married. You see, we're dealing with the coronavirus right now, and I don't even have a buddy. I don't even have a buddy.
Oh, what a fucking tragedy.
Listen,
Wait.
listen.
Let me
With or
join,
without
let me join
coronavirus.
7 billion other
Yeah.
people on the planet.
Exactly. With
Listen.
or without coronavirus, I ain't got no buddy.
We didn't have buddies we didn't even have a New Year's person because, you know,
Nah. We're
we
fresh
didn't-
about bullshit.
By the way, who are you?
who am I?
Chopping It Up and Star
Oh, this is Chopping It Up with Star Shear, people.
Welcome
Today,
to the show.
welcome to the show. This is Star Shear, and today we have Richard from the Myers Firm, PA, baby.
Wow, this is like 3 months in a row.
I'm streaking.
It's become a habit now.
Yeah,
It's a habit.
it's ingrained.
I think I remember it. And also we have Surgeon General.
There you go.
Yep. Everybody else is home, keeping safe right now. Shit is driving everybody crazy, right?
And we demand your attention because you got nothing else to fucking do.
You don't have nothing else to do. So today was a very tragic day for me. I just want to say it was I just sat in my car for a second and kind of cried. But when I came here, I came to vent to my friends, but they were over here talking about politics. My friends were talking about politics when the friend in need here has a broken heart.
Wait. When we're in crisis as a country and as a world,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to tell a story about yourself?
Something happened very traumatic in my life.
I want to hear it. If it surpasses the interest of mankind, we have to hear it.
Wow.
Here we go.
Today I packed up my career in boxes and put it in my car. And that was very traumatic for me. I've been doing it for 8 years straight. And
It's not over. It's temporary.
let me tell you the story.
It's temporary.
Yeah, but it did it. And I never thought I would. You know what I mean? And I just did.
It hit
was
home.
just-
It hit home with you.
It just made me sad because I was not going to see my clients for a second. Those are my people. You know what I mean? And then I had an incident that happened today that made me change that. Like, I was still cutting and I was booked the whole time. Since we started getting scared, I was still booked. Like, it was very hard for me to try to squeeze everybody in. And you know,
people wanted to get their people wanted
You're
to look
disgusting.
good.
I'm
People
sorry, it was hilarious.
People wanted to look really good before they passed away from a virus. That's what it
so
boiled down
people
to.
were cutting their hair and looking fly, whatever. And you know, it was a lot of work because I was making sure that I sanitized really good. I come from a medical background. I was a doctor's assistant when I was really young, and I am really good with that. So I really don't get sick from people because I sanitize and do the whole 9 yards.
You're vigilant.
Yeah, I'm really good at it. And if anybody saw, I saw something weird, I would just, not take him anymore. Like, I would be like, listen, I can't. But anyways, that didn't really happen. But today something did happen, and it scared the shit out of me.
Could you describe it in exquisite detail for us?
Okay, so I go in there, and I just came in today because I just was going to handle my clientele only. But there was 2 people from another person that they booked her, but she couldn't. She just went home for safety precautions as well.
Booked who?
These 2 people booked somebody. This guy,
Some other person in your shop.
another person in the shop. So I ended up taking them. When they sat down on my chair, I'm starting the haircut, and they start bleeding out of their nose.
You say they. You're talking about an individual, not
The
they.
person
All right.
starts bleeding out of their nose, and when I'm cutting him, he kind of felt a little warm and stuff. So I was like, yo, I don't know if he's sweating because he's embarrassed right now that he had a bleed in front of me from his nose, and he told me it happened all the time, and that's really true because it happened to my son a lot of times.
Yeah, my kids had nosebleeds.
You know, and it wasn't anything crazy. He wasn't coughing or anything, but it just made me think this was a sign from God to say, guess what? It's time to go.
Well, you were already nervous before today started about anyone can come into your shop. They don't even know they're infected.
Yes.
Right? and they can inadvertently transmit it to you because you're so in close contact. In fact, you're touching them.
Yep.
Right? So
then I decided, I could have been making money till next week. I'm a very booked barber in Tampa. I work off like the Board of Lutes in Tampa. So, I have a big clientele. I always get really booked. And I had to make the decision, it's
Join
not
the
always
club.
about the money. It's about safety for all of us. So I was like, all these people are coming here and they can give it to each other. I want to pull out. And yes, I'm going to take a financial hit, but I want to pull out right now because that's how I care for us.
But I want all the listeners to know, because we're all in this boat together. I
Yeah.
mean, this is really a global
Yeah.
problem, right? So you're just an example of all the people that are like, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring for me. I don't know what next week's going to bring. And so we just have to kind of like band together and just hope that our leaders do the right thing, keep us supported enough so that when the virus passes, that we can just resume where we were and everything gets uplifted.
Listen, don't worry about your bills. Don't stress about them. We're all on the same boat here. The whole world is. Don't worry about your bills. Enjoy the time with your family. Get enough food instead of paying your bills and stuff. Fuck them. Pay your food. They're not going to shut your utilities down because you didn't pay for them. They already announced that. They're not going to repo your car. None of that shit. Just stock on food and don't worry about your bills. That can be figured out later. Let's keep each other healthy.
Exactly.
It's very simple. We can make this stop so immediately if we work together. Just make sure everything is clean. You just clean all the time. Don't be with people. If you're sick, just say something and quarantine yourself for us. You're going to get better, but you got to help us stop this because we have the power to.
Yeah, and we need to err on all sides of caution. So if you have, let's say, allergies, right? And you think, today's just an allergy. Presume it's not an allergy. Protect all of us.
Yeah,
stay home. We're all in the same boat. We got to get past. You
wear
hear
a
on
mask.
The news, we got to flatten the curve. This is the big phrase, okay? Because there's this huge exponential growth of passing this virus around, and all we want to do is level it off so that we're not a burden on our health care.
Yeah, it's going to be too much.
We got to do that first. That's our first. So because we don't want people to be dying in rapid numbers. So we got to flatten that curve, and that requires everybody to pay attention. Now, we're not saying anything new to anybody out there because we're all living it, okay? But it's really important that when you go out there, you do gentle reminders to people. You know how I was experiencing this today where I went to a shop that was doing just takeout, so I was going in to get some takeout. And I'm watching people wash their hands. Got the hand sanitizer ready. And then they put their hands down on the countertop or the railing. I watched everybody touch railings in this place. And I'm like, okay,
it makes you realize,
listen, if you're right, you're not fixing the problem. So we got to be really vigilant. If you're going to go out, then be really vigilant. Don't touch any surfaces. If you are, make sure you wipe them first. Or if you touch them, then make sure you wipe your hands afterwards, right? So that you're not transmitting it to anybody else. But wiping your hands, touching railings and countertops, and then touching your face or going to somebody else, you didn't fix anything. So we're all creatures of habit. This is the amazing thing. I was like studying human beings. We're all creatures of habit. We got to now concentrate on what our habits are. And it's very difficult. But we're going to do this. We're going to pull out of this.
You can contain it because honestly, now that you know, it's like the moment you're going to touch a surface, you think about it twice. Or else you have it, but you already know that you're going to hand sanitize as soon as you feel like you want to touch your face. But you're not going to touch your face or nothing. You're going to keep your hands down. You know what I mean? And
well, here I am. I'm rubbing my chin. But the point of touching your
face... I have
face...
not done that. But
is you don't want to get near your mouth, your nose, or your eyes because they have the mucus lining that will transmit the virus.
So what about if a hot chick came along, guys? The baddest bitch.
Okay.
And she was like, come here, baby, give me a kiss. Will you kiss her?
Yep.
How about you, Richard?
Can I test her first?
Test her for what? Okay, you're going to wait 10 days?
Yes.
And then she's gone.
Well, because you and I have something in common.
Hasta la vista.
Hey, you and I have something in common.
What is that?
We have children at home.
True that. Yep, that's
So
why
we have to,
I
we have
am
to
not.
think of it. Serge is different. Serge has, his own life,
Listen,
and he can assess it as a matter of what's good for him in the moment.
let me tell you how
I'm not
bad.
saying that you should die, Serge.
No.
But I'm saying you have a whole different calculus.
Listen, this is how culture has changed dramatically. Even culture has changed in the last couple days. Now men are like, listen, I want to get married.
Shut up.
Yes, they're like, I want to get married
that's
and I
all
want to be
That's
in.
all a ploy to get you weak.
And I'm like, really? This is a lot of them.
Can I speak for men?
I don't know, but they want to have children and
what-
get married now.
what?
All
So
of a sudden, because
is
of
it
the
more
corona.
than one man?
That's hitting me up?
As more than one man
And so
said to you, it's time for us to get serious because the virus is out there.
Yes. They were like, listen, I like you. We should
Let's
get
make it
married.
real. You got proposed to this week?
A couple times.
You got a virus proposal.
I got a virus proposal.
I love the sincerity of that fucking shit right there.
I
Oh my
can't even
God.
believe it. That's why I'm not marrying
Hey, listen,
anybody.
listen.
I'm gonna
That's
stay by
why
myself.
Listen,
after three,
I just-
after my three attempts, I said, they're probably getting this times 500. So let me just
Everybody
lay
wants
that.
to buddy right now.
I shot my top
Right.
3 shots and I left it
Yes,
alone.
that's what you were getting on the reverse side.
I
It's
shot my
beautiful,
top
yes.
3 and I was like,
Listen, everybody
be
wants a
alone
buddy
for
right
this.
now. That's what you get. See, God has punished my whole network because we're out there partying in Soho,
Wow.
freaking
No,
Ybor,
no,
downtown
no.
Tampa,
The amusing
Amateur
side
Works,
of Star.
freaking-
The amusing side of this is that for a moment you said, "Oh, these guys are being genuinely serious."
yeah, and I'm just telling you.
Right,
the
like
same
you know,
thing.
like
I'm giving you the man's perspective.
yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to marry or cuddle with no
They're just trying to
motherfucker.
send a virtue signal to you, like you know what, you mean a lot to me, but damn, if the virus wasn't around, I'd just be banging you.
My man, I was just
Whoa.
like, hey, want to hang out or something? Like, I can't.
Let's
really
play
can't go
dominoes.
anywhere,
Let's play cards together. Yeah, let's.
Somebody
After,
was
like I
like,
said, after the third time, I was like, it's just not. It's
Right,
not
no.
in the cards. It's not in the cards.
is there anybody in particular you guys are like just vibing with recently? Like because of the virus? Like you're just talking all day and like,
All right, so you and I date.
No.
Well, we have dates.
yeah, we have dates.
We have dates.
Not with each other.
Okay, but every day.
Let me clear that
make
out.
that
Verify.
Let's make that clear.
Okay, I don't date
Let's-
none of these guys. We're out there together all the
let's make
time,
that clear.
but we're not dating either each
than,
other.
At all.
Right, right,
At all.
right. I'll make it.
Flirt with us.
I'll make it perfectly clear. Other than you running your hands through my hair and saying we have a future together,
Blasphemy.
we're not dating.
Blasphemy.
Other than the fact that you
He
rubbed,
handed me over to
his
another
hair.
man.
tell him
And look
He
me in
handed
the
it
eyes.
over
And look me in the
forever.
eyes and
Listen.
say it's you and me, baby.
Listen.
forever. I think
He-
forever was the
he,
word.
he handed me over to another man
I did.
because he wanted to go home and sleep.
That's how it
No,
goes.
Where were you going?
home to sleep.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Back at the ranch.
I'm running around Ybor like some fool.
And I was having a
Wow.
great time. You know, life is good. I was living like a rock
So
star.
did
till
you
last
guys like
moment.
the? So you like the what's it called? Mandarin Heights.
Yeah, Mandarin
That
Heights
was a
was
cool
chill.
place.
I
That
loved
seemed
it.
like a cool place to me.
I make it a big deal to visit every spot in Tampa that's fly, and that
And
was
so
one
when
of
the
them.
economy comes back, that's a place you.
I'll go with y'all next time.
Yeah, we'll do a little something fun over there for everybody. We'll meet everybody out there. We'll have
But
fun.
you didn't do your job when you were there. So you went with 2 guys. You went with me and Gordon.
What was supposed to be my job?
Facilitate Gordon and my success.
I am not supposed to be your
Wing woman?
madame. Okay.
No, but you have to do so little.
Well, who
All you have to
does?
do is walk
You know
over
why
to
I
the
got
girls at the
tired
bar and
because I
say,
was
"Hey,
doing so.
Two eligible
Okay,
bachelors
so
and walk away.
what about me though?
You're fine already.
You get like 1,000 hits a
She's
week.
got 3,000 matches,
Yeah, right.
and you're worried about us getting the intro.
Yeah.
What about me? What about if you guys chose me a nice guy?
We won't have to. You can open your
Gordon,
phone and
Gordon,
find
if you're
a
listening
million.
in, text one of us.
Yeah,
Because
really.
you were there.
Jesus.
And we had an opportunity. Lost.
Well, maybe
Wish I
next
would've been
time
there.
you should have told me that you were trying to mac at the girls, and I will help you. But if you don't give me the signal, when
You
I'm
should
chilling-
always
No,
know.
have the signal
am-
receptor
I am
open.
not
This is
supposed to
what you
bring the
do.
bitches over.
This is what you do.
I do this.
Look
though.
at me.
I've done it for you.
You did it for me, exactly.
I've done it for you
Did
on
I have
several
to-
occasions.
Did I have to ask?
One night though.
Did I
You
have
give
to
me
ask?
one night to not work? For
No,
y'all.
this is what you do. You say, hey,
Listen.
which one?
I do bring
Yeah.
the ladies.
That's it.
I
Just
do
the-
bring the ladies.
We won't point.
One night I took for
We'll
me.
give you the nod.
Listen, the last night I went out, I took for me, and I'm happy I did. Because I was not trying to help another fool
Good.
out.
Don't. Do you?
Just for one night, though.
But you don't have to. You don't
And
have
then
to,
I'm going to
She
proceed
doesn't
with my
get it.
life.
I want you
She
to
doesn't get
concentrate
it.
on what we're saying.
Yeah.
Take 4 seconds out of your life
Okay.
to assist the people you're with.
Okay, fine.
That's Because there was
If you come out with us, come on out. I will make sure you get like 4 seconds of my life,
when
and I'm
when
going
it's
to hook you up
about
with somebody.
Star, when it's about you promoting your show, you have no problem running up to anybody like I'm Star Shear and other. But like we were there and like God, we're like
Because I believe men should be going after their own
we should have.
vaginas.
But I'm not asking you to do the work for us. We're asking you to catalyze it. You know what
Break
do
the
you know what a
ice.
catalyst is?
Do you know breaking the
A
ice?
catalyst.
Okay.
I'm going to go science on you. A catalyst in chemistry is a chemical that assists two other chemicals to work faster with each other.
Boom.
Okay, so let's
Okay,
do
so
a
you
little
can be the
something.
catalyst.
Yeah.
Let's do a little something.
Why can't you be the icebreaker?
Okay,
Yes.
so let's do a little something. So we will have a little meeting to reorganize this contract.
Oh, there's
So
a contract.
it will be a
No,
contract.
it's just part of going out. It's not something you
that
contract
means
for.
It's what
that means
sisters
what
do
wing
for their
people do.
brothers.
It's
okay.
wingers.
So that means I can provide that service, but you will take care of me, all of you.
This
men.
is what you do.
No, you see, you try to make it about you even
No.
in this moment.
you will. This is easy though. You
This
will
is
make-
how this works.
This is easy.
You help us get the bad girls. We keep the bad guys away from you.
and
I
we get
like the-
eternally grateful if we're successful,
Exactly.
and then we're going to fucking
Okay,
back you up.
but then you make sure I get home safely.
Absolutely.
And that's
Don't
what
we
I ask.
always?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so
Except the next day you fucking yell at me.
when was this?
Why?
Oh,
And
if
how?
you come with who you came with, you
Yeah,
leave with
because
who you
why?
came with.
Because why?
I
Why?
got the brunt of that one.
Yeah. It's like you do not. You leave
Leave
who
with
you
the
came
person you
with.
came with.
What
Unless-
the fuck, bitch? I told him.
unless- no.
I want to say I told him I was gonna Uber, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have to Uber."
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
like,
I'm
"No,
playing both sides
I'll
of this. You
Uber."
know that.
And he was like, he didn't want to look a douchebag, so he kept saying, "No,
I
I can't
felt-
do that."
I felt
and
bad.
then
No, wait for you to
we
walk
were
off.
going back and forth like 10 or 4 times.
Serge was right, but I was right because why am I going to hang around when someone's saying I'll Uber home? Why do I have to hang around and be the taxi?
So I did. I was
On
gonna.
the other hand, you're right because it ended up being so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened.
No, we just remember the result.
I remember I was pissed.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember what happened to cause me to get that pissed.
All I know is I received messages in the morning. Dude, leave with the person you came with.
Damn, I really got to think about because I remember I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it'll come back to you, but give it time. It'll all come back to you.
Yeah, it will.
It's so funny that he. I was like, "How dare you? I always have your back. I'm always with
Didn't
you."
I have to bring you back to get your car?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then he
so-
was pissed.
But there was something else that happened for me to be pissed.
Weren't you grooving on somebody?
I
and
think
then
I
you had-
was.
then
He
you had
was
to-
grooving.
Then you had to tend to her.
Yeah,
But I told him I was gonna fucking Uber.
you didn't tell me that.
I did so.
I would have told your ass, go ahead.
No, you were like, "Are
No,
you
you were
sure?"
probably at the point in
No.
the evening you were too drunk even to Uber.
Yeah, no, I would have been like,
You were like, "Are you sure?" And I'm
No,
like,
I wouldn't have said that.
We were going back and forth.
if
yo.
you tell me I got an Uber, you know what I tell you? Cool.
listen,
All I know is that
I swear to
Serge-
you, we were going back and forth.
No, it was probably about something
Listen,
else.
listen.
No, it was
Star,
about
look at
that.
me.
Maybe
Look
you
at me.
thought it was
Serge
something
and I are
else.
solid. From Serge to get on my fucking case.
Yeah.
When I said, "Hey, listen," when I left, she swore to me she had a
What
cool.
was it? There was something because
And you're like, dude, you're like you were on my ass.
I think I had something like locked up, and, it
And
was
then
like,
then I talked to Star and I said, "He's on my ass." Like, what the fuck happened? Because I didn't know what happened.
yeah.
Right? He's like, I think he was like gonna hook up with
I
somebody.
had
and
something.
then
I
fucked
think,
up.
I think I had something locked in. Like I was like, yo, I'm really here now.
Well, he didn't
It's
really
the fourth
explain
quarter,
to
2
me.
minutes to go in the game.
He kept secret.
All I gotta do is get 3 kneel downs
Yo.
and game's over.
Yo, you kept
she came
secrets,
in,
brother.
we fumbled the
You
ball
could've
on the
told me.
snap.
Don't say that he has to tell you that. If
Yeah.
it's 1 a.m. and this shit's
I
going
don't re-
down, you got to
listen,
perceive it.
Listen,
Yeah.
when I go out to vibe and have a good motherfucking time.
Until you
I am
ruin
not
someone
trying-
else's good motherfucking
No,
time.
I thought we were all having a vibe, but no, you want to be a little catcher in the night, so that's your fucking
Yeah,
problem.
because
But
I don't have 3,000 people I
if
can
you
just
don't
reach
tell
out to.
me,
We have
if
to
you don't
make
tell me
one
straight up.
one. You have to make one of 3,000.
One of 3,000.
Listen, if you don't tell me straight up, yo, I'm trying to get that, then I won't even know because I think like we're all vibing. Like I'm just a viber.
We got to come up with a code word or something.
Come out with the code word.
We got to come up with a code.
When you're vibing with somebody.
Yeah, and
about,
she comes up, you'd be like,
how about like?
Why do you have to do this? We're not like fucking. Like 16 years old. Jesus Christ,
I'm
we're
a grown-ass
adults.
man.
Look, you're a grown-ass man.
What's going on here?
Can you see he's vibing with
How did
somebody?
we get suckered into this?
Because we're brothers and sisters.
We are. I got to remember, there's got to be something.
Let's put two cups together with a string and talk to each other during the night.
Yeah. You're hating on me and him right now.
So now what we got to do is whenever everything gets back to normal.
Yeah, we're going to go back to where we go, Tangra.
No, but I want to check out Mandarin now.
We're going to check out Mandarin.
Because I tell you what.
Pete's Place. Also, another spot that
Mandarin's right down the road.
You said there was a tub there?
There is some of the hottest spots that I like to attend.
Could be. I didn't notice it though.
It's like I just remember because I've seen a bunch of people take pictures in the tub.
I'm gonna go crazy right now.
Like grass or something on the wall.
I want to say something.
What is that?
So yeah, we're gonna go to a lot of our favorite spots in Tampa. And I have a lot of them that I enjoy. And I go to really cool spots.
But every other week, we got to be at Tangra.
Every other week, we got to be in Tangra. So please go there. It's a freaking lit time.
So every other week, we're going to be somewhere new.
Yeah,
right.
We're going to be somewhere new.
Every other week at the Tangra. We should let everybody know.
We're going to be going to different
We're on the rooftop
venues.
from 8 to 9. The club shuts down. They get set up. Crowd comes in.
Sponsored by the
we get back in, and you can meet with us, talk to us.
Yeah, let's have fun pictures and all that.
It's all cool. Yeah.
And then we're gonna go different spots in Tampa. But the thing is that I want to say that I'm very and really about is like support your local businesses.
Facts.
Support your local businesses. When everything gets back to normal, don't be going to these franchise. They have insurance to pay their losses or whatever they are. They're not even about the love of what the service is.
People are still going to the franchises.
They're just really making a buck off of all of y'all. They're not our community.
We're all in this together, really.
They're not our community. Support your small businesses. Don't go to Great Clips and all this bullshit and Sport Clips and all that stuff. Go to the barbershop.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. It's got to be a balance. These larger corporations, because you're like, oh, don't go to them. They employ lots of people. They're all worried about their paycheck. So you definitely want people to go back to them as well. We're all in this together. We're not picking teams. We're not saying go to one or the other.
I'm just saying.
Spread your business around so that we can pick up. I'm serious about this.
Listen, they're going to be able to provide.
Businesses, we all need it.
Big businesses are going to be able to provide that for their employees.
No, McDonald's you don't need to go to. You don't need to go to McDonald's. You don't need to go to Burger King.
You're mistaken. When there's a contraction
Taco
of our economy
Bell.
that's like 25%
They made enough money all these years.
It's huge. It's don't underestimate it. Even for the big companies, they're suffering. They don't have like shit tons of cash that they can write it out for like 6 months. They can't. The little people that they employ are the ones that we need to be worried about.
Yeah, but our small businesses hold the community down.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying smear it around. Don't say don't bother going to the big companies either. I think you smear your money all around. And everybody should do this to each other so that we all get uplifted at the same time.
We just have to all build a community together. Even if it turns into bartering for a little while, we can barter.
Well, that's all what you're about.
I'm about to barter. But you know what I mean? We can bring this thing up. We can learn from like our ancestors how they did it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't mean to sound like stupid here, but like it's true. Like,
yeah, this is going to get back to our roots.
Like,
as
I am
human
not.
beings, right?
Yes, we have money and we have love for the money. And let me tell you, I was going in a streak in my life and my career was booming. But like now now it's going to be like I have nothing like everybody else. And guess what? It really doesn't matter to me because I have who I love, my friends, and we're going to make this happen no matter what.
See, this is something that Serge and I were talking about right before you showed up. It's like, okay,
we're hustlers, baby.
like
we can make this happen.
We're all in this like this trip together. We got to make this trip work, right?
With teamwork.
And then we said, you know what? This is time where we can get in touch with our humanity. And then we said, but if the internet goes down, all fucking bets are off.
Nah.
We all
you know
think
what?
about how, like, I can't function without the internet.
I just want to say, yes, I'm a city girl and I'm always downtown in all the popping places. But I do have, I said in my car the other day, smoking a blunt. Yes, I was.
Wait. Counsel
Allegedly.
wants to chime in.
Yeah.
Why? She's fine.
Okay. All right. So it was legitimate?
Yes, of
medically,
course.
Prescribed?
Duh.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was smoking medical marijuana.
There we go.
And I was chilling and I actually heard the birds chirping. Like, it started feeling like it's a jungle outside, and it was really beautiful to hear. I never ever really got to stop in like a long time to like enjoy that.
So let me understand this. You had such a good buzz that you were listening to the birds chirping.
In my car, and I said, I never had this much peace.
So you took another hit to
And I
get
took
more
another
peace,
hit,
right?
and I had more peace.
Right.
But like I'm just saying, like all this financial shit is like a slavery. We gotta let it go and just
Everything's
have.
gonna work out. We gotta trust.
Let's just have love, vibe, have some music, dance with our kids, watch movies. Like let's just have fun and just be good with our little families.
So let me. I bet you this is a little bit of a insight to a lot of
I'm
single
sorry,
parents
but
right
I'm
here.
really excited about this that I get to be home.
Oh, you're getting. You know what? You're getting a little verklempt. So it's funny because I thought, oh, this is going to be an opportunity for me and my son Keegan, who lives at home. Oh, we're going to see more each other, hang out, and talk. We have just went into our respective bedrooms and decided to do our own shows, our own internet, right? Like, we don't see each other more than we didn't see each other before, and we're in the same house. It's like, okay, we got this shit now. We all want to go and do our own thing. But I'm still ordering out and supporting the local businesses.
Me too.
And he's eating the food. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I passed, if anyone knows this area where we broadcast, we're by Florida and between Fletcher and Fowler. There's a great restaurant called Joe's. It's Joe's Diner. It obviously, per the recent order, can't serve dining in. Their food is excellent. Order out, people.
Order out.
Order out from your local businesses. Include Joe's. Include
And-
anywhere else.
and
It doesn't have to be the Domino's or anything like that. Local restaurants are shifting to takeout. So do it.
Yeah, I also am doing house calls, but you have to be in good health.
Well, that didn't sound right there.
No,
You're doing
for the
house calls, but you have
haircut.
to be okay. Oh,
For
the
the
haircut.
haircut.
Okay.
And like my real long term clientele that's been with me for more than 8 years, like more than 5 to 8 years. Richard, you are one of them. You know, even though, because you are my legal counsel, I will be doing house calls. Like, you can come to my house and do them. But if I have to go to you, it's going to be a little extra. But I will go to you if you get your friends there, you know they're safe. We have to keep each other safe. If you think something's wrong, let's not do this transaction.
Yeah, we don't have to overreact, and
Yeah.
we don't have to be in
But I
business
am
at
available.
the shop. But if you feel like you're healthy and you're both healthy,
And I'm healthy.
Right.
And I've been taking all precautions. I have not coughed once, and I've been on air. And I am also, I'm taking very high precautions. My daughter, she's on dialysis, so I have to make sure she's safe. And I make sure that when I come in the house, I get dressed.
carry your antibacterial.
I do
antiviral
all
shit.
the things that I have to do because her safety is more important to me than anything. But I am available, but there's going to be a few questions that you have to answer me, and you have to be okay with it. You can't be all in your feelings. And, yeah, we'll work and see how we can do this.
So can I go into a Myers moment?
You can go into the Myers moment.
All right. So those of you who listen in every week, you all know me. Those of you who are listening in for the first time, I'm Richard Myers of the Myers Firm. I have a law practice that's predominantly concentrating on employment law. So my phone's been ringing off the hook, emails, text messages. What the fuck do we do now with the coronavirus? I have a brother. This is going to be illustrative of a problem, I think, of a lot of people out there, and what do employers do and what do medical professionals do under these circumstances. So my brother is an emergency room physician's assistant. And so he's on the front lines, and he's also an individual that suffers from a variety of medical conditions, including Crohn's disease, which makes him immunocompromised and suppressed, and he has to take medication for it. His employer, which is a hospital, is demanding him to go in. Wow. He's a frontline physician, if you will, although he's a PA. And he's like, Richard, what do I do? Tell me what I need to do. And I said, I'm only following the guidelines that come out seems like every few hours. There's new guidelines that come out. But you kind of have to put almost secondarily these guidelines, because For my brother, it's life and death.
It is.
Because they're not providing him the personal protective equipment, the PPE that you hear on the radio or the TV about. There's not enough PPE. That's the phrase, which is the gown, the masks, and stuff like that. So I just tell him, I said, listen, I really can't imagine an employer firing an immunocompromised employee and then
That's
willing to deal with
awful.
the public ramifications of it. Can you imagine saying, we want to exchange a life for a life? We're going to invite an employee to die to save a member of the public. It's just weird to me.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
I do want to say that if you are a medical professional that is retired, I've heard that we need volunteers. Go ahead and volunteer. We need your help. And I know you guys are bored as hell because you guys retired. Come back. Let's do this business. I know you guys want some action in here and be part of this life-saving opportunity for our world. You know what I mean? Do it for us as a team, as a family, as America.
Yeah, and I think most Americans, it's really this is the beauty of our country. There are a lot of private enterprises that are otherwise stepping up and saying, I'm going to produce the masks, or I'm going to go in and volunteer, whatever. We have a great base of our country that just wants to help out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medical professionals.
Help out. So that's happening. That's happening behind the scenes you don't hear enough about. But can you imagine being somebody that's like, okay, my boss is telling me I have to work, but if I go into work, I might die. What would you do?
Not show up to work. You know why? Because physically, you're not probably able to sustain something, but mentally, you may be something. You're an asset to our changes in this world. So you have to exclude yourself because we do really need you. You know what I mean?
You know, in times of war, you have to look at it. Times of war. This is it's a perplexing thing because you're the medical professional that has immunosuppressed condition. So you know that you could suffer greatly if you're subject to the virus, right? You know this going in. But it's war. And you have to do your job as a soldier to help people, right? To win the war. And this is what my brother's struggling with.
Well, you know what? I feel like he can do his consultations maybe through a online portal with like a lot of people are doing.
No, that's well, I did say to him, is there a way that your employer can accommodate you? And he went through the whole thing. I don't want to go through the whole schmear that I went with him, like, here are the questions you need to ask your employer. But ultimately, they're saying, look, we're in a war, and we need as many of our employees there and helping as many people as possible.
But that's not fair. I feel like I am not in the medical field any longer. I was in the medical field, but I can tell you this much. Nowadays, if you're sick, because I don't have insurance, my kids have insurance, so that's cool. That's good. But I don't care for it because I try to take my care of myself holistically. Because I'm not going to pay more. I already pay too much of everything. You know, I'm self-employed, so I pay double and all the bullshit. So now when I'm sick, I go to a virtual doctor on my phone for $35, and I say, this is what's wrong with me. If they need pictures, you can do pictures, whatever. You know what I mean? And they go and they send you your medication to the pharmacy, and you go pick it up. $35, and that's all it is. You know what I mean?
I hope that's just as good as a actual doctor's visit, but that's the direction we're going.
It's
but that's
great.
the direction we're going as a nation.
It's
like
great.
Everything is.
I mean, if I always get like tonsillitis in between seasons, like when the season change because of the allergies. So I always need penicillin like in November because of my tonsillitis.
Oh, that's what you need penicillin for?
Yes, motherfucker. And anyways, so you know what I mean? I already know what it is. So like $35, bam, and that's it. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if you have other health conditions, you have to go to a lab and do like EKGs or whatever. But you can have a primary care that's on your phone nowadays.
Yeah.
Why? Do you have camera? You can see them. You can talk to them. If you have a doubt, you send them the picture. They can, or you can do a video.
I think the vast majority of those consults, that's true.
Yeah. So you know,
but I find it weird that you're not seeing your doctor. No, I'm not saying in every circumstance. But as a general rule, to say that you can 100% rely on excuse me, like an internet.
I
doctor.
mean, nowadays, if you
Seems
don't
weird to
speak
me.
another language, and this has been going on for a couple years now. So if you're like not English, they have translators that come in a little machine. There's like a little machine that the doctor drives around with. It's like a little computer, and you get to talk to that, and it'll translate everything you're saying to the doctor. Like, you don't even have to speak English in America anymore. Like, I know this because I have friends that work here, that work for those companies. So everything's virtual.
Can you speak Spanish to me right now?
¿Qué tú quieres que yo te diga?
Yeah, what's that mean?
That means, what do you want me to say to you? Doesn't it sound sexy?
I want you to say to me what you told me last week.
Yo no te dije nada porque tú eres un mentiroso.
No, I don't want to know what that means.
Y eres habla mierda también.
Sir, help me out.
I have no idea.
I said, I didn't say anything. You're a liar. You talk a lot of shit.
That's true.
So, that's the alcohol, not the virus.
No,
So,
usually, we have guests here, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3 guests. And usually by this time of the show, the bottle's down to this level.
so we're going to stop.
So now we don't have guests here, and the bottle's still down to this level.
Jeez.
How'd that happen?
She gave me
Wow.
half of it in this cup.
I gave him half of the cup. So let me
Wow.
tell you something. So now we talked about how people are trying to listen. I'm not going to be surprised if after this is all said and done, people are going to be in real relationships because that's
What?
what's happening.
Till it's over.
I mean,
Right.
You think so?
No, yeah, people are like, oh, God, you're meant for me, and blah, blah,
I
blah.
need somebody
All
by
like
my
Christ
side
together.
right now because we can't go
You have
anywhere
no
do
idea how
anything.
low guys will go, right?
That's
Absolutely.
why I'm dodging the bullet, baby. So hard. I
But
could
you're
fall.
thinking, you're thinking they're being so sincere all of a sudden.
But they're not.
Are you being jealous just because I shared with you what somebody said?
Yes.
I just shared with you what somebody said because it was like funny to me. Did I reply? Probably not.
No, you don't think it's funny. You're like, oh my God, he's loving me. Oh my God.
I'm like, look what this guy said. Look what this guy said. I'm like, come on now.
No, you're more like, look what this guy said. They're coming in.
Oh, you're jealous.
So
That's jealousy
They're all
talking.
proposing to you. You said actually,
Yeah.
you're getting proposals for marriage.
So what? Maybe I'll get married now.
Well, nothing like a disease getting people together.
Everybody loves that. Everybody loves that toxic
For
shit.
real, like I said, I gave up after 3 shots.
Listen, I want to say, if there's anything in the world that people are so addicted to, is toxic shit.
All right, do you have a story for us?
Possibly.
Let's hear it.
So I'm over here like swiping one day, and then I meet this guy. Like I swipe, and this guy's like, "Listen,
This would be Tinder.
Tinder,
Okay.
Tinder. I know you're listening
Yeah,
right
we got to
now.
do a shout out to Tinder.
Hey, Tinder, we're doing our job. Consistency. So yeah, he wants to like, I don't know.
You know what he wants.
It's your story. Don't tell us to tell it.
You
What
know
happened?
what he wants.
So
Why don't you
he's
just
like,
own that
he's
shit?
like, okay, so you guys know, like, yes, unfortunately, the best relationship I ever was in was a toxic one. Like the sex was the
Who
best.
says that? Oh, well, the sex could be
The
the
sex
best.
was the best. It was not like
Hello.
it was
Holla.
good.
No,
It was good
I've
to
been
an
there.
extent. You know what I mean? It was good to an extent until like I got tired of it. But and then I was like,
Have
fuck
you even listened to me for the last year? That's
Okay.
exactly what I've been describing.
Okay, cool.
All right, go ahead.
But then this guy straight up tells me, straight up, and says, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if we don't develop a toxic relationship, I'm not going to want it. And I said, well, I will drive you insane because I am like, I don't even answer my phone sometimes, so I'll talk to you when I talk to you.
You're trying to make it toxic to make it better. I love it.
Well,
It's insane.
sometimes toxic, which is the best sex, Richard?
You're trying to create the best sex by being as toxic as possible.
You think that's what it is?
There's a correlation to it.
What about you, Serge? What do you think?
About
Hate
what?
sex is good.
Toxic sex.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, hate sex.
Why does it have to be that way?
Because
you're-
that's just how it
you have a
is.
dominatrix side.
Because nobody
So
wants
you
to
can
be
take
there.
it out that way. That's what
Nobody
it's
wants
about.
to be there. But everybody wants to be there.
Because it's the best.
It is. My last one was. I know that for a fact.
All right, so
cannot
go
lie
ahead.
to that fact.
Elaborate.
My last one was as well.
Definitely toxic. And it was
Totally
great.
toxic.
It was
You said
totally
something
great.
to me privately about 10 hours?
Did I?
10 hours, you said. 10 hours.
10 hours of what?
Toxicity.
Whoa.
Toxic sex.
Let's not even talk about it.
Was that somebody else? That's not even this story?
Wow. Are you serious, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Because you're the one that's dating during the corona.
No.
The Rona.
Yes.
It was the next morning I got
He's
this.
a liar. He is a fucking liar. It was the same week of the corona, and he's out there dating. Who the fuck dates during the corona? Richard
I was
does.
keeping my distance.
I feel like I'm the only person who's not making any moves.
I have not tongue kissed or hugged or anyone.
I like to get
during
girls
the
who
corona.
I completely
Don't
am
shift it
all
on
about.
me. I want to know what happened with you. 10
Nothing.
hours.
Nothing.
I got a message the next
Nothing
morning.
happened.
10 hours.
Nope.
10 hours. Who does it for 10 hours? You.
We're
let's
not
hear it.
talking about that.
Why? Because 9.5 of it was sleeping?
Yeah.
Richard,
Yes.
I'm going to request again to you explain. Are you
No.
currently dating right now?
No.
Because of the corona?
No.
Are people accumulating dates after the corona? How many people are accumulating dates for
All I
after
know
the
is based on your
corona?
stories, there are people in your life that are using Corona as a way to make you believe they want to marry you.
Well,
That's
why are
kind
you
of
hating on
despicable in a
me?
way.
That's
Seriously.
terrible.
It's kind of really despicable, really.
That's why, like I
Oh.
said,
But
I gave
taking
up
us-
after the
but
third
you
shot.
come in there like, oh my God, these guys love me.
They really like me.
They just want cuddling. They want cuddling for the corona.
Would that be good? Like, can we just say that? Yo, can I get some cuddles?
Can you just say, yo,
Let me disinfect. You know what
I just
come
want to
in,
be
spray with some
cuddling. Like,
Lysol, let's
can
get a
you just
cuddle
be
on.
straight up? Don't be a bitch about it. Because guess what? Us in Flow Higher Radio, we're out there making the moves and making the parties pop off. So we are stuck with no Valentine's sometimes. We never have a
mean
special
sometimes?
vibe.
Oh, what? When you start talking
All
about
the time.
yourself, don't.
None of
No,
us
she's
here,
not. She's not. She's talking about us.
none
Alright.
of us here has had a New Year's boo.
New Year's boo, Valentine's boo.
We didn't even get kissed for New Year's. We
Yeah,
didn't have a
true.
Valentine's boo.
It was rough.
Yeah, we had a whole episode about
It was
how
a
sad
shit
we
way
were.
to jump into the new year. I tell you what. Matter of fact, that was like predicting
Okay.
what was going to happen.
I couldn't believe myself. We go to every popping spot. We're always vibing. Everybody's talking to us, and like, boom, that happens, and we're like all alone. And now the corona's happening, and we're all alone. So I just want to say I'm sorry for being a bitch. I'm scared. Take me back. Imagine.
Wait. You want a Corona exception built into this contract?
Yeah, like, can you
This
forgive
lasts
a bitch?
as long as Corona
Listen, I
does.
was busy. I was working. That was my priority.
Okay.
No, I had somebody tell me the other day, they were like, this, I don't even know where they came from because we just stopped talking. Like, we just stopped talking. We started talking and
You
then
got
like,
ghosted?
no, we both, like, I kind of
ghosted
ghosted
each other?
him and then he got pissed off at me and he lashed out, right?
So you're upset
No.
that you ghosted somebody and they refused to
No,
accept it.
absolutely not. I was like, I was not ghosting. You know, I get busy and I do what I got to do when I do. And if I get back to you, I do. But I forget that you hit me up. So, like, if you're not
Because
keeping it
you have
entertaining,
2,999
I will not
other
know that
people
you
to
even
hit up.
exist. Like, you need to be that guy, you know, and then I don't even talk to nobody.
What
But
would it take to be that guy?
you got to just keep me mentally stimulated.
What would it take? Just think about it.
Richard,
Sit back for a minute.
Richard, you are that guy.
Liar.
Nothing. Silence.
Liar.
Straight up silence. You could hear the gears just stop.
I can hear him chewing. I
Liar.
can hear him
Liar.
chewing.
Yeah, let me take another bite of peanuts.
I love nuts. So yeah. So then, like, you know what I mean? So then this is, I'm just like, okay, not mentally stimulated. So boom, I just like get out of that vibe.
So, wait a minute. I'm so confused because when you communicate to me off the air,
Yes.
you're like, oh, this guy's ripped and he's got tattoos and I'm fucking into him.
Well, you're
and then on the air, you're like, he's not mentally stimulating enough, so I don't
No,
want
I
him.
didn't say that I didn't have somebody that was mentally stimulating to me. I actually do.
Who's that?
I cannot say yet.
Somebody else I still don't know about?
Well, there's one that's mentally stimulated 100%, and I'm not going to say. Maybe he has tattoos, maybe he doesn't. maybe he is this and maybe he's that, but I'm not
Maybe
going to say.
Maybe he's a weightlifter.
Maybe he's not.
Elaborate.
I'm never going to say.
I don't want dead air. No dead air.
Listen. I'm never going to say it because if it happens, it happens.
Oh, you don't want to jinx it.
Maybe not, but
So
still.
let me understand this. You talk about every other man in your life, but this one you don't want to jinx?
I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I really like him.
Wow.
Wow, what? I cannot
I
like
just want
somebody?
the audience to know that next week, whoever she's talking about now,
It's probably going to be a distant memory.
Distant memory.
No, because it's been a few weeks. Not been one day.
That doesn't change my analysis whatsoever.
You think I'm going to get bored real quick?
You do. I've known you for a year now, and every week it's a different story.
I'm like, fuck him. He's a fucking bitch. Okay, so yeah, let me go back to that guy that was saying stuff. So this guy, you know what he had the nerve to say? I need to read this. He was like...
Are we going to read verbatim now?
Oh, you know what he said? He was like, yeah, why don't you go... he said, I'm done with you. You should go hang out. You should go talk to somebody that loves to get ignored all day. And I said, okay.
All right.
So then now he hits me up and he goes, so now that everything's shutting down, does it mean you have more time? And I said, yeah. And I said,
because of the virus, you have more time for me because there's less guys vying for your attention.
That's what it means?
Yes, that's what it means.
So then he goes, and I said, he says, doesn't that mean you have more time? And I said, yes. And he goes, date me. And I said, no. You said that you didn't want to fucking deal with the fucking bullshit that I ignore you all day. Bitch, I'm fucking working.
What's his initials? Do you know even one of the initials?
I kind of do.
You have to look it up to find out who this guy is that's intrigued you?
He's not intrigued me at all. He just... I'd rather not say.
You think giving his initials away is going to give away his identity?
Yes.
Is he famous?
Perhaps.
It's not JW, is it?
No.
He's married. He's a former quarterback of the...
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Really? I mean, there was a Buccaneers player that I was talking to, but...
see? All right.
I'm not going to disclose.
I'll just open the door a little crack.
I mean...
What position did he play?
I'm not going to say, but I'm going to say this. No matter what you are or what you do, how much you bring, I like integrity. You know what I mean? If you're not involved with anyone in your life, I will kick it. You know, if I decide I want to, I will. But I don't.
God, you are so confusing.
I don't mess with people that are taken or married or whatever.
Because you gave me this long ass speech one night.
Yeah.
Really long.
I must have been
about
high.
how whoever you're going to hook up with on a more like dating, like substantive dating relationship has to understand that you're still polyamorous. Like you're still could be dating other men.
I mean, yeah.
They have to understand that you are that kind of person.
I mean, if we're not engaged, it's going to be that way.
I'm so confused.
Listen, I will not lock myself in unless I'm engaged. If we're going to get married, then I will be fucking...
So you tell people. This is what I'm so
if
confused.
you're going on dates, you can date anybody you fucking want.
I get that, but you tell people.
I don't tell people nothing.
How do I know the story then?
I do, because I told you, because you're my attorney, and you need to know what I'm doing or not.
Oh, it was confidential.
Yes,
Sorry, audience.
motherfucker.
Oops. Hey, audience, you can trust me.
If I tell you something, it's for you to know.
It wasn't confidence, because you told the whole world like several times on this air.
Well, I'm very honest about it. If you're just kicking it, you're kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You're kicking it until there's not a conversation. Like, yo, we cannot not see each other anymore.
You tell me, you let the guy know that they need to know that you're not settling him down. That if
I don't want to settle with them, I'll let them know that I'm not trying to settle.
But when are you ready to settle down? You are not ready. This is what drives me nuts.
Because you're thinking about it too much. Who gives a fuck? I will know when I know. I haven't known yet.
All right. Let's start from scratch.
If I want to settle down,
I will.
A
nice gentleman.
Oh, my fucking God.
Who meets you online, says, I'm interested in you, Star. I want to get to know you on a serious level.
Then I date him. I meet him. And then if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
At the beginning, you say, I want you to understand. I'm still playing the field. So it's basically it's your way of saying bring your game on. Just step it up.
So tell them all,
Right?
guess what? Stop being a bitch and I'm playing the field.
I'm just saying, as a guy,
I
I don't
think
want to
they
be
know
on
that,
a date
Richard.
with somebody that says,
I'm sorry, Richard.
you know
but
what?
let me
No
tell
matter what you
something.
do, I'm basically going to play the field.
Yep.
That's
let
how I
me,
interpret
let me
it.
tell you something. I believe that everybody knows that
Knows what?
about me. That I'm going to play the field.
So you remember that email I got from someone that was special to me? Dead on true, right?
Well,
No, because that's what she was worried about, my reputation being with somebody that's not willing to settle down.
because she was worried that I would take you from her.
Well, she thought at the time that you and I were going on a date.
Of course.
Excuse me. Didn't know that we were friends.
Yeah, but we're friends. And that's
Right.
stupid. Because you know what? Girls like me can be friends with people because we're like, we have what triggers us and we go for that only. You know? We can have friends. Guys can have friends. And everybody just makes it, everything so weird that you can't have friends with the opposite sex. You totally can have friends with the opposite sex.
Right.
And Richard's big on that because Richard's 90% of friends are girls. He takes care of
Yes.
us because he's a daddy figure.
I meet somebody who I think I might want to date, right?
Mm-hmm.
This has been my history. And if it turns out like you're not the person to be with, I see all the good that they could be to me short of being my girlfriend. So they end up being generally my friends.
And he takes
this
care
is
of
where
them.
the satellite concept comes from, right? So like, why would I want to ditch anybody
He's a nice guy.
that's a good person generally in my life, but it's not going to be a good partner, right?
Yeah.
And if every now and then they want to get with me, that's fine.
I mean, there's
That's what a
nothing
satellite
wrong.
is, right?
There's nothing wrong with having friends with benefits because it's like just friends with benefits. You're
No,
helping
it's
each
different.
other out.
Satellites are different than friends with benefits.
What's the difference between
Okay.
satellites and friends with
All right.
benefits?
Friends with benefits has a subset of where you can call that friend up and say, tonight's just benefits. With my satellites, I don't do just the benefits. We do something friendly together.
Like what?
But wouldn't that be
well-
friends with benefits? Satellite is somebody you just
No.
pull into orbit when needed.
Friends
and
with
send them
benefits,
back out.
it's very, there's a lot of overlap. I agree with you.
Can we play the sound so that
I don't
our
have
audience
it.
can
No,
have it?
I don't have it. I don't have it.
There's overlap.
You just
I'm not
broke my
saying they're
heart.
was on the-
separate.
it wasn't
There's a
on
lot
the-
of overlap.
Yeah.
But when I say a satellite, it is somebody I value more than just I'm going to call up as a booty call. A satellite is somebody that's in the orbit of being a friend. Okay?
Oh, I do got it.
If it's just a bang, it's not a satellite.
That's a satellite sound.
There we go. So that's my point. What are you looking at?
She doesn't fucking know.
I do know. I'm actually making sure that we are sharing
Still
this
Facebooking
watch
live?
party. I
So,
just shared my watch party.
So what else is going on? You have any more bleeding clients to talk about?
No, that's it. You know, why don't we talk about like, are people actually kissing? Because I haven't kissed in a long time, and I'm just dying to.
Hold on a second.
What happened?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Who's this?
Who's this?
Yo!
Who is this?
Who is it?
Frankie!
Frankie! Holy shit, Frankie!
Frankie!
It's Brittany, bitch!
What? It's raining?
She said it's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Oh, it's not even
I
Frankie.
fucking love you.
It's Frankie.
And we miss
Oh.
you, Frankie.
No, it's
It's a Britney Spears thing.
it's Frankie.
Frankie, I love
where are you? Are you in Sarasota
Sounds
area?
like she's on a car on the way here.
Where are you?
I am in a car right now on my way home.
From where?
Boo.
From where, Frankie Fingers?
I know.
I want you to come exactly within 6
He
feet of
wants
me.
you to come
I want you to be within 6 feet of me
in
right now.
6 ways.
6 feet.
That's as
In 6
intimate.
weeks?
That is as intimate
He
as I
wants
can
you.
get.
He wants you to come for 6 weeks. Come on down, baby. Come on down.
Come within 6 feet or 6 inches. You choose.
6 inches, baby.
6 inches, bitch. You will settle for 6 inches.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, she would. She won't even answer that. She would yes.
All 6.
Frankie,
What?
Frankie.
I
What?
miss you.
I packed my
What?
clippers on today, baby.
Yeah, I did too, man. I packed them
America.
up today.
I packed my clippers up for America.
So Frankie, give me
For
like
America, for sure.
give me the 10-second skinny on your status. What's going on? 10 seconds, go.
On my status?
Yeah, what's going on?
He needs you.
I need
you
in
missed
9
me.
seconds,
I
so
miss
hurry
you
up.
too, Richard.
We miss you.
In 9 seconds. God damn it.
Go,
Just been
go, go.
working, grinding. You know,
There you go. 4
the
seconds.
usual.
All taken care of.
You're running out of time to impress me.
Frankie.
I don't have anything impressive going on.
Frankie, can you hear me?
Yeah, reverse
Yes.
the car and get to the impressive going on
Who's
business.
better than you, baby?
Who's what?
Who's better than you?
What?
She said,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Say nobody. Nobody's better
No,
than you.
I think Jesus
Well, no,
is
she
a little
picked
bit
Jesus.
better.
That's a good choice right
That's a
there.
good answer.
Oh, all of a sudden Richard believes in Jesus.
No, if she's going to choose
Oh,
one
what?
person that's better than her,
Listen,
why not
you-
choose Jesus?
I want to say, everybody follow Frankie Fingers. Her fucking Facebook post be lit as fuck. I be cracking up, girl. You be making me laugh so fucking hard with your shit.
Hey, Frankie, send me send me your location.
Oh, no, he didn't. This whore,
I'll drop you the location, Daddy. Don't worry.
Listen, he's trying to get anybody he can up in here.
Frankie, did you find the quarantine boo yet or no?
I'm just going to try to follow
Yeah.
No.
CDC guidelines. That's all.
No quarantine, boo. It's gonna be me and a pack of AA batteries, man.
It's fucking terrible.
Me fucking too. I can't find a quarantine buddy for shit right now. I'm lying.
I'm really gonna take this time to like
Focus on
focus
yourself?
on myself, you know.
Me fucking too.
Got to.
Definitely not break any
Hey,
laws.
hey,
or
Frankie,
break into
get
the
KY.
business or-
Frankie.
I wonder if KY is like off the shelf
Hey,
right
Frankie,
now.
do you think the Todd is open? Because I'll go shopping with you tonight.
I want the Todds too. Can I be part of
What?
that? Because I did hook you guys.
He wants to
I
go
did
to the
bring you
prom.
guys
He wants to
together.
go to Todd with you and buy
Can
stuff.
you go to Todds with me?
Oh, the time.
Yeah, Frankie, come back. Turn around. I'll go to the Todd with you tonight.
He said, "Come back."
Come back. Turn around.
He said, "Come back." He said, "Come back."
Come
Well,
back. I'll go with the Todd.
when all
Frankie,
this is over and we're-
Frankie, if you come back, me and Richard run a train on you.
Oh my god!
I go first. That's our
Whoa.
rule.
Can you believe that, Frankie?
Wow.
Oh my god!
This is near the
That
end of the
would be
world.
Sir,
Now,
and I have a pact.
now think,
I
If
will
we ever-
videotape the
think before you
quarantine
answer.
video.
Think before you answer, because this might be the end of the world.
Listen, I will fucking videotape the quarantine video. I will be the photographer.
Ooh, we can make it a video like
Let's
quarantine.
make it a video.
You
It's
know
gonna
what, you
be called
guys?
Quarantine.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Fuck that.
Subscribe to my fans only, bitches.
All I know is you're still
Start
driving in the
Whatever.
wrong direction,
I
bitch. Turn
OnlyFans.
around.
Listen, I have subscribers already.
OnlyFans.com.
I only put that
Come back and throw rocks at our window.
Frankie Fingers.
So is that a no or what? What are we gonna run train tonight
I
or
just
what?
want to say next week I will be having my fans page open and my subscribers
That's
on.
that's real. That's
Snapchat.
a really enticing. Let me check my other offers,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
I
sounds
love you,
great.
baby girl. You're gonna come and be with me if you need to.
Yes, when this is all over, I'm definitely gonna have to take a trip up there.
It's not
I
gonna
miss
happen,
you.
Richard. Sorry.
I miss you, baby.
Tried.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
love you, and come
I
home.
have
Sorry,
sprayed
Daddy.
myself up and down with Lysol for you, and
Well,
you're
guess
not even
what?
coming.
I bet you 50% that she will probably sleep over in my bed.
Whatever.
Hey,
That I will probably what?
Come
in-
and sleep over and sleep in my bed naked, like we always sleep naked.
100 probably percent. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you do that, can I pretend Star isn't
No, you're gonna have to fan page us or subscribe us, and then you can see me and Frankie naked in my bed.
You can come cuddle up in the middle of us.
There you
How's
go.
that?
That's gonna cost you a
there?
lot.
All right, is this on the air?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course
Yes!
it's on the air. Of course it's on the air.
Yes.
Look, but you're not turning around. You're just lying
No,
to
she's
me.
still going straight. She's definitely heading back to Sarasota.
I know. I'm definitely heading home for sure. For sure.
So you were out here and you didn't even stop by.
No, I was not out there. I was actually down in Northport.
So Frankie is also a fucking barber. Frankie, how did it
Yes.
feel to pack your stuff out today? Because I packed my stuff out.
You know what?
Tell me.
I'm very optimistic. But it was weird. Like it felt like I was leaving for sure.
You know what? New things are to
Like
come.
I was like,
There's a shift coming.
I'm gonna need this.
You know why? You know why?
But
I know where you're coming.
what's up?
I know where you're coming. I know where you're
When?
coming. There is a shift, and I
When
know.
Richard hits that spot is when I'm coming, baby.
Yes, Bash.
I'm just taking it all in.
Richard's working really hard with me. We're doing something really big.
That's
in
what
Tampa,
I'll be doing.
And you're gonna be with me, and I'm gonna take care of you.
I'll
and
be
we're
taking it all in, baby.
Yes, because you take it in, baby, don't ya?
Frankie,
Right, Frankie?
I miss you.
Frankie, you take it in, baby.
You know she can't hear you guys because she has to hear through the phone.
Oh, it's
No, I
have
cannot,
to say
baby.
It, I can't do the mic. I have
No,
to do
you
it
can't.
to
You can't do the sexy.
How
Richard
can
voice.
how can we make her hear it from the phone?
Talking to the phone?
Frankie,
She can
Okay.
hear you guys, but
What?
Can you hear me now?
Frankie,
Can you hear me now?
probably not.
Oh no!
Frankie.
Frankie.
You lost it.
No!
Give me the phone.
Something's happening
Give me
that's
the
not
phone
supposed
back.
to be.
Let me call back
Because
if you can
Google
hear
is
me.
listening. That's why.
Google's listening.
Oh, and the phone died.
And the phone died.
Who
So,
died? Your phone?
Yeah.
I just want to say,
She calls
I
the other
have
phone.
something
How
amazing.
resourceful.
I do
I'll
have,
call
listen, regardless of everything that's happening in Tampa right now, and it's so
She's
sad
back.
for me, I have something amazing
plugged in?
happening in
plugged
Tampa.
It's still answering though.
You know? I have something
Oh, she hit me up on the Facebook, that's
amazing
why.
happening in Tampa.
What?
I'm not
What?
going to say yet. I have something amazing happening in
I'm
Tampa
eating way too many peanuts, by the way. Why?
because you're a
Are you
fucking
there?
bitch.
I see a counter.
Who's the counter for?
I don't know. I answered and it's counting, so I don't know if that's a voicemail. Oh well, whatever. I'm hanging up.
Oh, I'm gonna text her.
Guys,
No,
It's 9
you're
o'clock.
irrelevant now. It's all about Frankie.
Damn, we really can't go nowhere.
I know.
And I'm like in
we
that
should have
vibe
been.
to go
We
somewhere.
should have been reggaetoning.
No,
and
we're the party. Why?
fucking-
We got to reverse our thinking.
Who is out there to
We could
party?
do like
Party.
post-show parties.
Let's get a shout out. Not
Where's
that we
the
want to
party
get too
at?
many people in here because it's 10, right?
Listen, if anybody wants to come, hit my inbox or hit Star's inbox or hit Richard's inbox.
Yeah.
I just need a fucking
We got music,
partner.
we got drink, we
I
got
just-
some
Yeah,
peanuts.
I
bring your
just-
BYOB.
I
bring
just
some
need
food.
a fucking
We'll make a
partner.
party here.
I need a partner for the apocalypse. Come here.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God!
You got
You
3,000.
still want to exchange juices? You're gonna make us all die.
You know that's not fair. That it's the rich get richer.
Wait. Can we put up a challenge for you? You have 3,000 people to choose from. Can you at least nail one of them tonight?
No, we're not nailing nobody.
No, she's not. She don't need to do that. She
I'm
don't
not
need to be
gonna-
bringing home anything.
I'm not gonna nail nobody, but like the fact that it's available is funny to
No,
me.
and
like,
the fact that it's not available for us is completely hilarious.
listen. Now you niggas want to be like, oh, let's be something. Yeah, you should have
Nobody
been something
wants to.
before. Like, no, they want to be something now because they don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. They're fucking scared as fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Frankie!
Stop being bitches and going for the girl that you want.
Frankie,
Like,
are you
know what
there?
I mean?
Just settle for something that you don't.
Because
Frankie?
no, don't be settling for shit. You don't have to settle. Settling is low self-esteem. Okay?
damn it.
I don't have low self-esteem. I go for fucking the baddest.
There you are.
No,
I can hear
Richard
you.
had to be the one to call Frankie on his personal phone so we can hear her.
All right. Oh, look, she's on the air. Look at that.
I love you.
We miss you.
I love you.
We miss you.
I love you.
Why are you going south, baby? You got to go north. Because you said Sarasota, bitch.
Oh, he's in his feelings. You see, he's been coming on to me, but the moment Frankie came on, he was like, fuck
I'm not
you,
coming
Star.
on to you. Shut up,
He
Star.
said, fuck you, Star. You don't exist to me.
Look. All right, here's the reality. Every
Frankie,
week, every
he's been
week,
trying me
every
because he
week,
wanted
I have
you,
to turn
but-
down drunk ass Star.
Fuck you, because you want me. It's because Frankie's not here. He misses
I need you, baby. Come on.
He misses you.
Yeah, come on
He
over.
misses you.
Put it all together. Turn around. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Do it for the virus.
Am I hearing this right now?
I'll
if
be
you want to be
anything.
my quarantine buddy, cash at me at Starshare.
You name it, I'll do it.
Oh my God, can I hear this? I did not hear this. Did you hear this, Serge? Serge, stop fighting your
I
You
quarantine.
need to get highly motivated
Get
to
off
tail
your
it over
phone
here.
and stop fighting your quarantine
I'll
buddy.
put you up. Come into my house.
What?
Are you fighting your quarantine
Yeah,
buddy?
you come over to my
I
house.
don't have a quarantine buddy.
You guys need to stop fighting your quarantine buddy. We're supposed to be friends here.
I'm just trying to nail a new client. Ah!
But
Look, I done shot my 3 shots. That's it.
The Myers from PA.
Quarantine season is over for me.
Frankie. Camera's off. Yeah.
Are you showing him your titties? Show him your titties.
She's doing it. She's actually doing it. God bless you. Fabulous. Now hightail it north, baby. Oh, shut up. I swear look, you know what I put you know what I put in my plumbing? All I did, I put in my plumbing, I put a bunch of fucking Lysol and sanitizer. So when we shower together, we're clean.
Listen, he said you can jerk him off in the car with some hand sanitizer. And people in America, if you're running
oh my god,
low on hand sanitizer, it's actually.
We told you.
All right,
you
Frankie, man, miss you. God, we miss you over here. Seriously. Bye.
Whoops, I forgot.
Forgot what?
That I had this plugged in.
Everybody loves shit plugged in. Oh, you're insane.
I should try to call Heather's
call
best.
people.
I gotta call Heather's best friend right
Call
now.
Heather best friend. We're gonna start calling people right now.
How much are you observing the virus?
If you want me to call you, say I on my Facebook Live. If you want me to call you on my show live, say I. Right fucking
Why don't
now.
I go on Heather's cleaning because I can the clean.
Because in the world, bitch.
No, that's the way I can I can do it right now. I say the three of us go to fucking Ruskin right now.
No,
I'm in that mood.
We're not going to Ruskin right now.
I ain't going nowhere.
If you want me to hit you up.
No, that's the only place that's open is her house.
If you want to talk on my phone right now, I'll put you live on the show.
Lord.
Hit me up. Say I. Say I right now.
I. What? What are we saying? I.
I'm waiting for people to. Anybody wants to call us through the show?
No. Do you have a hotline or is it to our phones?
To our phones. Call me at 813-400-5608. That's where you're going to call me and we'll just talk shit tonight. Hello.
Oh, look. Margot Robbie's calling in.
Okay. Answer.
You have no idea who Margot Robbie is?
I know who that is.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Margot Robbie is?
No.
It's what's her name from Joker's girlfriend.
Yeah, and did you see?
I'm not forgetting her name. What's her
Harley
name?
Quinn?
Harley Quinn. Yeah.
What? I will fuck Harley Quinn. I would totally have sex
So there
with
are
Harley
exceptions.
Quinn. Yes.
Oh well.
Yeah, I really hate the fact that I can't go nowhere after this.
No, it's bumming me out.
It's annoying.
It's been my habit.
I'm totally
for
primed to
4
go
years.
somewhere.
Yeah, because you guys had to pack your clippers up today, right? I packed my clippers up today and it hurt me so badly.
So here's the issue, really, because I guarantee you there are some entrepreneurs that say, "Fuck this bullshit." I'm going to invite people in, but I'm going to make everybody stay socially distant.
Yeah.
And there's some nightclub open, maybe not a nightclub, but some bar open.
It's me.
So it's our job to find it out.
If you need me to cut your hair and you guys are safe, I will go to your home. I keep safe as much as I can. I'm very
As much as you can. That's really like comforting.
I'm a barber, but I also was in the medical industry for a very long time.
Well, I know that, but you can't tell your customers, "I'm going to keep you as safe as I can." You got to say, I will keep you safe."
I'm going to keep you safe.
Okay.
I'm very sterile. I have a medical patient in my house.
you?
This is my daughter. Yeah, we're like a hospital in my house.
I'm sterile.
You know. So, are you sterile?
Yeah, I had a certain procedure like 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they all say, and then boom, you're pregnant. That's why I don't trust fuckers. Hell no.
What?
I will never trust a man that tells me he's sterile because I'm not gonna have his baby. Guys be trying to lock bitches
You are
up with
such
babies.
a liar. In the moment, you would do almost anything.
You're a liar. You never fucked me. How would you know? I'm the boss.
It's
I'm
just
the boss.
a matter of time.
I'm the boss, though. Like, maybe because maybe you're dominant, But what if you're the dominant one?
Yeah. So what?
I'm
Shit
dominant.
happens.
No, there will never be because
Oh,
I'm dominant.
be matter versus antimatter. We would destroy the universe.
We're not talking about we. There's no we.
I know.
Okay, relax yourself.
I'm
Did you
completely
just hear
relaxed.
him try to we us?
I'm not weeing
He
anything.
did.
He weed us.
You were just explaining
Nope. You
how if
weed
we're
us.
both dominant, it can't happen.
Surge.
So I said, so then we can't happen.
Is
And then you said,
anybody
oh,
having a
about
party tonight? Anybody? Can
Anybody?
somebody
We're
invite me
having a
somewhere?
party. Guys,
And if
call
we're
me.
the party, bring us food.
Why don't you call me at 813
I was supposed to text me.
400
Damn,
5608.
I-
party was supposed to text me his address. My phone fucking died.
I'll bring you on air right now. 813 400 5608.
That's your phone number?
Oh, why don't you tell us about your hell date?
A hell date.
Richard had a hell date. I died.
Wait,
Who
wait.
the fuck dates on the week of the fucking end of the world?
It was before.
Richard.
No.
It was before the order
Listen,
of.
I have not dated since everything started happening.
So you're jealous, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying I'm jealous. I'm
Yes,
saying,
you
like,
are.
what
You're
the fuck is
jealous.
your problem?
That's what you're saying. Who the hell
Nope.
dates? If I could have gotten out, I would have gone out. That's what you're
I
saying.
didn't. I didn't even go out with you yesterday when you wanted to because you couldn't even live without us.
What?
You couldn't live without us yesterday.
I got invited. No, she invited all of us, and you said no.
Hell no. I said hell no.
Right?
Yep.
So why is that my problem?
It's your problem.
All right. So who did I tell about the hell date? Did I tell you?
You told all of us.
So I got to look up my text messaging to you.
No, why
because-
don't you just tell us
'cause I-
about it?
No. It's better if I read the.
Where did you meet this person?
Tinder.
Okay.
It starts
What
with
made
Tinder.
you swipe right?
Her attractiveness.
What was her profile like?
That's what guys are like.
Like late 30s, blonde, very good looking.
What did she say in her thing?
I don't remember because she was blonde and good looking, right?
So you just swiped on her
No, and
physic-
that's when it started. We had a few
you
exchanges.
swiped her for her physique, and you didn't even read what she was about.
There wasn't anything to read about. There wasn't a profile. It's not like another. It's Tinder.
Yeah, but I swiped
Some
right.
people
And people that I
you
swipe
know this
have a
because
whole
you have
story.
3,000 suitors, so you know this.
Yes.
People can put nothing or a long blurb, right?
Yeah.
So this person did not have a lengthy anything.
Okay.
Okay. But she was attractive. We struck up a conversation. And then we decided to meet on Wednesday. And I drove over because we said no bars were open. So I said, I'll come over to your house, but let's observe the rule. We'll sit on your patio. We'll be like across the table from you. And we did it. We observed everything. It was like we are. I'm serious. We kept distance because we were concerned about it. So I got one story after another
About
about drug addiction, about her being psychotic, about her being ADHD, about her being on various medications, violent relationships, vacations where she told me about a vacation she took just a month ago, where she was on like a third date and they said, oh, we're getting along so great, we should do something spontaneous, and they agreed to immediately go on a trip to Mexico. And then on the way to Mexico, on the plane on the way to Mexico, she told him, I don't think we're connected. So he already booked on his expense 4 days with her. And she's already said right off the bat, on the way down to Mexico, we're not going to be together.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, this is great. All right, so now we're talking for a little bit. And she goes, I'm hungry. Can you go get me another bottle of wine and a pizza?
Fuck that.
And I'm like, I thought to myself,
Fuck that.
I could say yes and then I
Fuck
just leave, right?
that.
That would be my opportunity to leave. But what did my other part of my brain say?
You sound like my hell date the other
No,
day.
what did my other part of my brain say?
I could probably pipe.
Okay, I'm going to give her it, and I'm going to just fuck her.
Okay, so that was exactly what my other part of the brain said.
Okay.
So I brought back another bottle of wine, and like a half a pizza from like 7-Eleven of all places. And I bring it back, and she's
Chilling.
No. She's not happy, not because of the pizza or the wine, but she's like wondering like, what's my story? So I'm like I haven't said a word in 3 hours. I haven't said a word. She's doing all the talking. She goes, "Tell me about like why you're single." So I explained the situation, how I became a single dad. First words out of her mouth was, "What shit did you do to her that caused her to go crazy?"
Wow.
What did you do to her to cause her to go crazy?
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, I just want to say.
You've known me a while now, right?
I just want to say, like.
Am I capable of hurting anybody, really?
No, he's not. He's a very
Okay.
protector.
Okay.
Out of all the men that I know, Richard is a protector to his girls.
Right. So I said, listen, you don't know what you're talking about yet. If you want to listen to my story and then ask me another question, that's great. But don't presume, because I ended up with custody of my kids, I did something to her to get custody of my kids.
I want to elaborate on this, Richard.
Well,
Regardless of everything.
Oh shit, that's her.
Come here.
No, I'm just kidding.
Richard.
That would be hilarious.
Richard. Give me your
What?
hand, motherfucker.
No, we don't touch.
Okay, we're not touching.
I'll elbow you.
I just want to say, Richard,
Yes,
you're an extraordinary man. You know why?
because you like my hair and you cut it.
No, because I
and
made
cut it.
you. I did his appearance for him, but I just want to say, like, I was very motivated to change your look and giving you what you deserve as your look because you were afraid to cross that because of the fact that you're very pro women.
You wouldn't want me to be.
You are pro women. You are a businessman. You are business, no matter if you're a woman or a man. And I honor you for that. That's why you're one of my greatest friends in the world.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? I appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
And you know why? Because you're a father of girls. And you do. He's from Long Island, New York, as I am from Long Island, New York. And unfortunately, us girls, we have to fight so hard for it. You know what I mean? But you are that man that knows that. Because you have girls and you want them to be bosses. So because of people like you, we are able to succeed in life. Because you back us up and you make sure that our rights are being taken care of. And I honor you for that.
And I appreciate those sentiments. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate it.
I know, and thank you for it. Because you are a boss man of the Tampa Bay. You're one of them.
So can I go back just for a moment?
Yes.
My reaction to what she said?
Yeah.
Because I said, I got to fucking leave.
Okay. She said
As soon as she said that, I said, I got to fucking leave. I said, you haven't. As soon as she said that I must have caused her to go crazy, I said, I got to leave. Mm-hmm. If you're willing to listen to me, I won't leave.
Okay.
But I feel compelled to leave because I've been through this hell to get to where I am. I overcame a lot to be where I am.
So you were feeling toxic?
No, I didn't need anyone to accuse me of immediately being the cause of the problem rather than me trying to solve the problem that resulted in...
You think she was too attractive? She was like, fuck,
No,
this is
I don't think it had
toxic
anything to do with-
relationship.
I know exactly what happened.
What happened?
She's been a victim of bad men. So she immediately assumed for me to get custody of my kids meant I victimized somebody.
And that's not true.
No, it wasn't. I said, just listen to my story, hear me out. And she went from looking me in the eye the whole evening to like she couldn't even look at me at all once I said, that I gained custody of my kids.
And you know what the thing about you, Richard, I'm going to tell you right now, because you are a very dominant man, but you are a dominant, you're dom zaddy. That means... So that means like you are dominant in your space and you will make sure things are accordingly, but you will take care of your person. You know what I mean? And that's a big deal. Like in my world, it's like, oh, Richard is a zom daddy.
Okay, because there's been times we've talked about this generally speaking, right? you're like, oh, you got to do this. And I'm like, no, that's not my approach. My approach is I got a little more of a subtle approach, even though I'm dominant personality. Mm-hmm. I have a much more subtle approach than you are.
Do you think you do well with switches?
Oh my God, we have to go there.
Switches is his favorite.
Why are you revealing my secrets?
Switches are his favorites.
What? Serge usually participates at this point. What are you
Serge
doing,
is locking
Serge?
up his.
I have no idea.
What are you doing, Serge?
Nothing.
No, you're doing something.
No, I'm just going through Facebook, man, looking at potential
Serge,
shots.
you're working right now,
No,
Serge.
you give us a little bit of an input, like you say something witty.
I don't know the fucking switch is, man.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Switch means that a woman that knows how to be dominant and submissive.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
in a
they're nice.
relationship
I like
where
them.
you assume dominance, but at some point you just let yourself go and be dominated.
Yeah, every once
Just
in a
for
while.
like right, and it's
I like that, actually.
Yeah, right.
It's a great time.
Yeah,
You can't be the first person
Listen,
getting
no
everything
matter
started every
what
time.
my experience has
So
been.
it's been my experience in relationships where I assume dominance initially, and I take totally control initially.
Because you're looking for the switch.
And then in the moment of not in the moment, after I've exerted enough dominance, I say, you can do whatever you want to be. Like,
Ladies and
I'll
gentlemen.
just turn off my dominance,
Okay.
become completely submissive, and you do what you want to be.
Let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen.
They don't like that.
Ladies
You don't
and
do that?
ladies.
No, they don't like that.
No.
No,
Ladies
shit.
and
I've had a
gentlemen.
lot of great experiences.
I just
with
want
that.
to say, men, like, the real men like to be dominant. But if you're a switch, you already won the game.
Yeah, you have to initiate the
Because
dominance.
we will submit. But now it's your turn, baby.
Yeah, and it's
It's a transfer of energy.
yes.
It's transferring
Ew,
energy.
did you
we
just
just touched.
Ew.
And
We got to go to hazmat suits.
no.
Yeah, all right, spray me.
We're spraying because we came prepared today.
No, you sprayed it in my fucking drink. God damn it. Now I got Lysol in my drink.
And then he sucked it.
Well, I'm not drinking from that cup anymore. There's other cups to drink from now, I guess.
There's always plenty of cup.
Oh, Lord.
Guys, I just want to say, I really hope everybody stays safe.
Facts.
First of all, if you don't feel good, be honest. We're here to help. We can help each other. If you don't feel good, that doesn't mean we don't love you.
This is not the time where you say, you know what, it's my allergies or it's a regular cold. Err on the side that you may be infecting another person because that other person may be immunocompromised or older or whatever and be in a risk group. So just err on the side of caution because we need to flatten this curve, as they say on the radio and the TV. And we'll get past this. Actually, as Americans, we're all very disciplined. Let's exclude the beach goers on spring break that are pissing me off.
Send
you
him
see those
home.
pictures? Just get
Send him
fucking
home.
real. Oh my God, it's so aggravating. But we don't need a segment of our population to kind of set us all back. We're all in this together, right? Everybody?
Send him home.
Facts.
So let's look. We can actually be resurgent and be better than we were before, because you know what? This is what people are saying on the radio and TV. You're connecting with people you didn't think you would connect to before. People that you thought, you know what, I don't agree with or whatever. But now that we're all in the same situation, when we come through this, we're going to be stronger. It's like the immediate aftermath of 9/11, right? That sense where we were all in this together. Like we have to get through this together and be Americans together. We're at that point. So let's put politics aside, do what's right, keep safe. Are we ready to sign off? Are we going to say anything else?
Keep safe. Support your local businesses.
Yes.
And listen, I know you guys are stuck with bills. Fuck bills. Fuck bills right now.
We're all in the same, like don't worry about
Everybody's the same right now.
We're all going to end up forgiving each other and giving
Listen.
each other benefit of the doubt. And if you don't have to pay a bill,
we're
let
all
it slide.
fucked. We're all fucked. Okay?
Not really, but go ahead.
Let's just spend time with our families and love each other and send positive vibes and positive energy to the world. That's going to help us heal. let's start planting some. I saw one of my neighbors. She was planting all these herbs. Let's plant this. I heard the fucking birds for the first time yesterday. Let's bring the melody back.
All right, and before we sign off, anyone can text us or call us or message us in any way that there's a bar that's open.
Let's bring the melody back.
Man, listen. Ain't shit open.
I know. I'm just joking.
Let's stay safe, guys.
I'm trying not to think about the fact that I'm about to not have shit to do tonight.
What? What shit?
There's nothing to do tonight.
Nothing.
Let's be
No.
Are we
safe,
going to
guys.
do your call-in show?
Let's be
Probably
happy.
not. I got a little buzz going on, and I don't want to.
Let's be
go into
happy. And
Half
No,
buzz.
but that you
if you
feed
don't
off the
feel
buzz,
good,
man.
if you don't feel good, say something. We can keep each other safe. And in the first moment that we do, we can make this world a better place, like with our immunity. Me and my kids are drinking. I bought like those little like proactive things because it helps your your bacteria.
Okay.
So let's do that.
right.
Let's do things that can make us better
Things that are health-wise,
holistically.
it make you focus on your health now anyway.
Yeah, holistically. Who gives a fuck about money right now? I don't. I hope you don't.
Speaking of health, why don't we order the
Let's-
chicken teriyaki Flo-Hio fries?
They want to be fat. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
We're done?
We're done.
All right, hold
We're
on.
out.
Let me
Love
think.
y'all.
We love you. And guys, we're going to try to keep this going as much as we can. And I know
Join us next week because
join
we'll
us-
all be here.
Join us next week and let's practice some good
Non-sex.
non-sex. It's okay, guys. We can make our community better by not doing that right now.
I can go a week without it.
Listen, I know a lot of masturbation is going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Continue.
Jesus. All right. We're
Really?
out.
Bye. Masturbate tonight.
All right, I'm going to throw on some villains to close it out. Shout out to those guys.
Bye, baby.
Those are the homies. Tune in tomorrow. We got Shizzle Show, and I think that's it. I might do, what's the show
I might
called?
show up real quick.
I might do the new show that I'm going to debut.
And I'll probably show up to that, too.
What was it called again? Social distancing. So all the people going through exactly what we're going through, and you just want to talk about it or vent or
guys.
bitch about your kids, call us up. It'll be a good time.
It will be a good time.
So I'll probably do it tomorrow after the Shizzle Show
We love you guys.
around 8 p.m. because I don't want to give people last minute notice saying, hey, I'm about to go online.
Hey, we appreciate you guys.
Facts. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Tune
Thank
in
you so
after the
much.
Shizzle Show. We got
Ohio
social
Radio.
distancing. It's going to be a good time.
Chopping Up with Star Share.
Yeah.
Sponsored by
Your
the
show
Myers
too.
Firm
Is
PA.
Lucy Luke coming in tomorrow?
I don't think so. I got to talk to her and find out.
Okay.
So, yeah. Tune in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Chopping It Up with Star Share. Good times always. Tomorrow, we got the Shizzle Show and social distancing and possibly all J all day. We'll find it. We'll let you guys know. This is the Villains. Stay true. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, boo.
Appreciate y'all. Ow!
Yo, you listening to Ill Mind Beats?
Please believe me when I say dreams do come true. Just follow your heart, don't let them take it away from you. Stay on your grind, do what you do. And whether they love or hate you, just stay true.
Don't it feel great to feel love even though them niggas still hate? Sleeping on me, so I'm staying up real late. God willing, I can get my dollar bill straight. Real K, Duncan Hines on my fucking mind. But I'm on it like Kels for the dough, slow bump and grind. Till I bubble and pop. Digits doubling doesn't mean the troubles will stop. Some niggas blow up and they curse fame. Not nobody even know you by your first name. Soon enough they say you changed from when you first came. Throwing dirt up on your name, what a dirty shame. It's a dirty game, and I was told it was like this. Now you laying so cold and you lifeless. But you chose in the pose with the righteous. So them devils stole your soul and your likeness. Bet you thought that you was priceless. Now you gone, they got 50 more clones just like this. What a crisis when your life switched. Used to be adored, now they treat you like shit. Filthy gum on a shoe bottle. Pain turns into alcohol and substance abuse problems. Now you just can't cope, coming to grips with the fact that you just ain't dope. No.
Please believe me when I say dreams do come true. Just follow your heart, don't let them take it away from you. Stay on your grind, do what you do. And whether they love or hate you, just stay true.
Broken down law, total fireball, iron lungs, money talking, my involved. Undeniably, we the illest in Miami. This watered down R&B rap shit don't inspire me. This that going ham in the paint, hockey rap, raised in the trap, Elohim in the stocking cap. And I was bumping, used to love at the laundromat, kid with a dream bag of green in the almanac. I used to call my pop, he ain't holler back. Niggas in the street used to bully, never fought him back. The stakes is high, I'm pasta news, role model, my uncle, we hustle, so I follow suit. Me and Matt used to roll like Molly tabs. He was a tight, play him short, catch a body jab. Now he up north for life, it's a grimy pass. Had to make a change for him, zipped in the body bag. Damn.
Please believe me when I say dreams do come true. Just follow your heart, don't let them take it away. Stay on your grind, do what you do. And whether they love or hate you, just stay true. Please believe me when I say dreams do come true. Just follow your heart, don't let them take it away. Stay on your grind, do what you do. And whether they love or hate you, just stay true. Yeah.
My ring's outside.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Chop It Up with Star Shares. It'll be a good time. Tune in tomorrow.